morning, church family. Sunday morning, here's your update. And what I wanted to share before we all get together here at 10 o'clock, either here in the building in person or online digitally, is about this thing we call community. You see, community is really at the center of so much of who we are and what we believe as a church family. In fact, later today, after our regular gathering time at 10 o'clock, we're going to have what we're calling a Townhall Meeting. There's a link that you can click on if you're online to join that. We invite you to join in person, and our vision team is going to be sharing quite a bit about the journey that we've been on as a church family, working towards what we're calling revitalization and relaunch. We're working in partnership with an organization called Assist Church Expansion. And if you've been connected with us for any amount of time, you've probably heard us talk about them. And there's some good things happening, but we wanted to give a sense of here's where we're headed and here's what's going on. And at the base of it, the core of that is really this idea of developing authentic, real, biblical, healthy community. And yeah, it's funny. One of my guilty pleasures are kind of like apocalypse movies or TV shows, almost like the zombie things where everything's falling apart and some band of people find each other and together they're able to make it through. And I think part of why I love those so much is when all the frills are stripped away, what really matters is each other, is the community, is being part of something bigger and grander than yourself. And so that's what we have the opportunity to do here every Sunday when we gather together, but also into these smaller groupings, something we're calling life groups that we'll be able to tell you more about later today. But I want to invite you to join in both with our worship gathering time at 10 o'clock and then our town hall meeting immediately following, something like around 11:15, 11:20, something like that. And I want to share just a bit of a verse from 1 Peter 4:8. Where the Apostle Peter, one of the early leaders of the church, is telling early followers of Jesus that above all else, love one another earnestly, for love covers a multitude of sins. That's what we get to do. That's what community is about, is loving one another earnestly, and I invite you to do that. I invite you to take that step of putting others before yourself. It's hard to do, but it is oh so good when we all do it together. So church family, love you. Can't wait to see you here at 10 o'clock and then for a meeting afterwards. We'll see you again real soon.